Choosing your next phone for daily use could be a process since you'd want the device to be powerful enough for your needs, right? Maybe you want a capable set of internals, great cameras for your Instagram, or maybe a good design that you'd want to show off as well. But most of all, you might be looking for something that won't break the bank. Well, Realme has just introduced its GT Master Edition and it aims to be an option that should entice you to get it. I'm not here to persuade you, but here are my reasons why I chose the Realme GT Master Edition as my daily driver. Hey guys, Kevin here, you're with the Modern Creatures, and welcome to another Creature Comforts video. When choosing colors and even the texture of things I own, whether it be clothes or my personal devices, I usually just stick to basic colors and only muted designs, more on the subtle side of things. When it's not black, it's gonna be a neutral color and usually in matte finish. This is why I immediately fell in love with this Voyager Gray option of the Realme GT Master Edition. As you can see, it has a very unique design and Realme didn't just slap a glossy plastic back in there and called it a day. Nope, it has this special style made by Muji designer Naoto Fukusawa, and he even has this signature printed in there, so you know it's legit. It's made from vegan leather and Realme says it's ethically sourced and environmentally friendly. The GT Master Edition's one-of-a-kind look is inspired by none other than a travel suitcase, so they were successful in making an attractive and unique design from a simple object. I like how all these were thought out and were applied to make the phone not just a mere device, but a piece of art that you get to hold every day. Our unit even came in this little suitcase right here that doesn't really match the design of the phone, but I get the idea and I appreciate this little touch by Realme. It's even complete with this Mastery Beyond Speed text right here and a Realme logo down below. Flip it around and you get this AMOLED display, so you do get lively and vibrant colors, and with its 120Hz refresh rate, scrolling and navigating through the phone is super smooth. I also like that it just comes with this small punch hole for its selfie cameras, so it doesn't really take a lot out of its overall design here up front and is able to actually achieve a 91.7% screen-to-body ratio. Another reason that made me use the Realme GT Master Edition as my daily driver is its array of cameras. Headlined by a 64-megapixel main shooter and accompanied by an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and 2-megapixel macro lenses, the phone is able to capture sharp and detailed images for my everyday snaps. And during times that I'm in the mood to go for artsy shots, its exclusive street photography mode does the job effectively. Being in this mode tweaks the camera settings of the phone to achieve a faster shutter speed, which is one of the things you need for street photography. This mode also allows you to choose from different filters developed in partnership with Kodak to give you that old school vibe. Here are some shots that I was able to capture with no post-processing. On top of that, it comes with more camera features from Realme like an f1.8 aperture, 4K video recording at 60 FPS, and image stabilization to make sure your video clips are smooth. And of course, handling the selfie department is a capable 32-megapixel camera with its own set of features like portrait mode, bokeh effect control, and face distortion correction. Now, of course, general performance or everyday performance is important to me. For my day-to-day usage, I need a device that can keep up whenever I need to do some work on my phone, edit articles, tweak photos, and even play games whenever I just want to relax and de-stress a bit. And just to get a little bit technical, this is made possible with a combination of its internals. But when you really need to get more out of your device, for when you need to multitask on your phone for example, it has the capability to borrow up to 5GB of extra RAM or memory to achieve a more responsive performance. This has been useful for me when I'm out and have no access to my laptop and then I urgently need to revise an article or write one from scratch. I can do those and more with the Realme GT Master Edition. And with the time that I've been using this phone, it does deliver in different aspects. You have your decent processor, a virtual RAM for extra memory, and ample space for your files with its 256GB of internal storage. But for me, one of the most useful features it offers is its 5G connectivity with support for Wi-Fi 6 hotspot. This means that using its 5G connectivity, it can connect other devices to the internet using Wi-Fi 6, which is what the latest routers are offering today to ensure stable and faster connections. And if you've been watching us for a while now, you know that we just recently moved to this new place and we had to have our internet line from our old place transferred here. That means we had to survive and work while only using data from our phones. And having a Wi-Fi 6 hotspot really helped, especially when uploading videos like this one to YouTube. So in this aspect, having a Wi-Fi 6 ready hotspot is a lifesaver for users like me and Vika who demand a fast and stable internet connection. And for its battery, it goes without saying that doing all those, multitasking on the phone, gaming on it, using it as our personal hotspot, are all reasons for its battery to be easily drained. This is why I prefer having a phone with a really fast charger. And with the GT Master Edition and its 65-watt dart charge, charging the device from less than 10% to full only takes around 30 minutes. It's been really helpful during those times that I only had a few minutes to charge, and even just plugging it for 12 minutes could already bring the battery life to 50% from 0. For me, that's a very convenient feature to have, and I'm sure we're all familiar with the pain of running out of battery, especially when we need it most. And as a way of wrapping this video up, I have been using the Realme GT Master Edition for a couple of weeks now, and it's been able to perform and keep up with the things I need to get work done. That means lots of multitasking, editing, and uploading heavy files online. And when I want to take photos, its array of camera features are always ready and is even capable to offer dramatic shots when you feel like being artsy about your photos. To top it all off, it also looks really unique and attractive with its suitcase design from a well-known designer. But you'd think you'd have to pay a premium price for those offerings, right? Well, that's another thing to commend about this phone. The Realme GT Master Edition comes in at just 18,990 pesos for the 128GB storage and 21,990 pesos for the larger 256GB of storage space, making this a really competitive mid-range phone that's not easy to beat. And those are the reasons why I chose the Realme GT Master Edition as my daily phone. I strongly believe that the needs I mentioned here could also apply to other users, so do let me know if you're considering the Realme GT Master Edition as your daily driver. And as always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.